Hi Dad, how you doing? Just kidding. I hope that you're really enjoying all of this, but what I want to say is that you have changed my life. Obviously I was raised by you, but in doing Light, you completely changed everything about my future, and you gave my past meaning, because I feel like now I'm able to use all of those emotions and experiences to help shed my light to other people. And that was something that you taught us, was how to sing with purpose and everything, how to bear our testimonies through song and dance, and how to dream, and that and be leaders in those dreams. So that is something that I will never be able to repay you for, and I love you a lot.
Hi, this is Tiffany from a million years ago, back in 2004, the second year of Light, I think. And as I've been thinking all week what I might say on a message to Tim, I keep coming back to the fact that Tim was, and it probably still is, I'm guessing, a guy with a vision, and he could see the potential in everyone. I don't think there was a single student that Tim had in Light that he didn't completely believe in and see their strengths and even their weaknesses, and knew how to pull out the best in each of us. I loved Light. It was a place where I looked forward to. Every Thursday was like my favorite day of the week, because that's when I got to go to Light, and we had so much fun, and we made beautiful things, and I made some of my favorite friends throughout the years that I've known, and I'm just so grateful for an experience with people who taught me that I did have something to share, and that I had Light that I could give as well. Love you, Tim. Thank you.
Right, so what Tim did for me in Light was he helped me see the real, true me and the potential me as someone who can make a difference through singing and through music. He helped me find my love for music, and he helped me find the light of Christ through music. And I'm so grateful for that experience, for those 3 years. Tim, I love you so much. Thank you. I'm in debt to you.
Hi, Tim. I'm so grateful that we have this opportunity to honor you and share some love with you, and thank you for all the things that you've done for us. I really don't think that you quite understand, or we even quite understand, how much you did for each of us. In fact, I know that's true. If there's one thing that I learned from you in Light, it was to be humble. You are the most humble person I've ever met, and I so appreciate that. And I love you, and I miss you, and I hope everything's going great.
Tim, Felicia, honestly, there are not enough words of gratitude that I could say to you for all the things that you've taught me through Light. But two of the main things that have helped me the most in my life are, number one, any talent or unique gift that we've been given is a gift from God, and that it's an opportunity for God to work through us and for us to be His hands in blessing someone else's life. And number two, the best method of self-improvement is selfless service.
I learned many things in my time during Light, but the top two things would probably be how to better share my testimony and be more comfortable sharing my testimony, how to reach more people that way, and spreading the light of Jesus Christ with others, and also how to have deep and meaningful relationships with other people at a young age. I have had so many friendships just bloom from the people that I know from Light, including my husband. I definitely wouldn't know him without Light, which has changed my life by like 100%. I'm so grateful for my time in Light, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I'm so grateful for Tim and for his family and everybody that did so much work to make Light a reality for all of us kids. We know it was a lot of work, and we're so grateful.
Hey Tim, Tim, what's up? I haven't talked to you in a long time, but I just want to let you know that you changed my life. Light changed my life. It has helped me so much. It's helped Sarah. It's helped Emmett. Sarah's on her mission right now, and I know that she would say the same thing, that you are fantastic, and that because of what we learned in Light Entertainment Company, we are the strong people that we are today, and for that we are grateful. We love you, Tim. Thank you.
Okay, I made a little list about Light and what it meant to me, and my appreciation for Tim Felicia. So Light helped me grow closer to Christ. It was a lot of fun. Helped build good relationships, good memories. It challenged us. We learned to work together in unity in a Zion-esque kind of way, and helped us develop talents. So anyway, really appreciated Light, and feel like it kind of helped prepare me for my mission. Appreciate all the friendships that I gained because of it. Even though we don't talk as much anymore, I remember more than half of you, so that's good. Anyway, love you all. Thank you, Tim, for all you did for me and for us. Thanks.
Hi, Tim. So something that I wanted to just say to you and thank you for is just the amount of confidence that you instilled in me during Light and during the year that I was that I was able to work with you and work with Light. I feel like it was just came at a really good time for me in order to feel confident enough and brave enough to perform in front of people, and especially to dance in front of people, because that was something I hadn't typically done before. So thank you so much for everything. I will always feel grateful and indebted to you for the experiences that I got to have while I was in Light.
Hey, this is Melody. I'm making this video to share how Tim Felicia founding and directing Light has influenced my life. And it has influenced my life so much. I look back on my time in Light as one of the best times of my life. I feel like that environment really helped me to thrive in so many ways. It gave me a horde of awesome friends who shared my values, and I had so much fun with them. It helped me to develop my talents and gain so much confidence in my skills and my abilities, and really develop those talents so I was even better from that point of view. And another thing it helped me with is it gave me a love for sharing my testimony through music. And all of these things are things that I carry with me and still use in my life today, and I am so grateful for Tim for giving me that experience and that time in my life. So thank you, Tim. I appreciate it so much. Hi Tim, just want to say thank you so much for the opportunity I had to be in Light. Without you, I would have never met the people that I met or gone to the places that I went to, and that was because of Light and because of you. So thank you for that. I love the bragging rights that I have, that I can say that I was one of the originals, and to be a part of that small group was just fantastic. I wish I could be there to see you guys and to give you a hug in person. Hopefully we get to see you guys again soon. I have to also give a big thank you to your wife, Kara, for her sacrifice and her willingness to give up her husband for so many hours and so many weeks, and to share you with us. So thank you as well, Kara. Hopefully we get to see you guys again soon, and again, thank you so much for everything and for your willingness to help us become the group that we were, and for all of that time that we put into it. So thanks again. Bye.
Light was honestly the best part of my high school career. I loved Light so much, and I loved Tim so much, and I loved that he taught me to have a great appreciation and love for music and lyrics, and nothing will ever hold a candle to the wonderful arrangements we always did, especially in our firesides. Not a day goes by I don't think about Light, and it's usually because a song comes on that we did in Light, because let's be real here, there were a lot of them, and it's fantastic, and I don't even know how we did it, but we did. So shout out to Tim. I love you.
Very grateful for Light and for Tim, and I can't express that enough. My experience in Light for the many years I was there has taught me, most importantly, the importance of our Savior's love for us and how that can be expressed through music, and the service that can be rendered because of that, and the lives that are changed through it. Tim and his family have been a special example to me when it comes to that, and I've used that in my life, and I always will.
Hey Tim, I just wanted to thank you for everything that you did for me while I was in Light. You provided so many life-changing experiences for us. I remember when we were in Missouri and when we went to Liberty Jail, you suggested that we sing hymns while we were in there, and it was one of the most spiritual experiences that I've ever had. I remember going back on the bus and getting out my journal and writing that was the first time that I truly knew that Joseph Smith was a prophet. And from then on, my testimony built upon that, and that wouldn't have been possible without you and without the wonderful group that you provided and all the sacrifices you made. Thank you so much for everything that you did for me and for the group. I know that so many lives were changed because of you.
Hey Tim, it's Clarissa. I think the biggest thing that I learned being in Light was confidence. When I came into Light, I was extremely shy. Didn't feel like I had a whole lot of talent as far as singing goes. And you helped me with that, and I think Light helped me with that too, making friends from different schools and putting myself out there to be on stage and singing and dancing. I think that brought a whole new side of confidence out in me, which I was able to take throughout the rest of my life. And as far as what you taught me personally, I remember the first time I came in for the audition, for the original audition, and I remember you just smiled at me the entire time. And I remember thinking that was kind of crazy that someone actually thought that I was talented enough to be in Light. Because for me, I grew up with my mom being a very talented singer. Even my younger sister was a better singer than me. And so someone to tell me that I was a good singer, even though, to me I wasn't, it was an eye-opener for me. And so he taught me that, I actually had talent to share and that I didn't need to hide it. And so he taught me that. And then I think that because he taught me that and because Light taught me confidence, it's helped me throughout my life, especially with parenting my kids, because heaven knows that you need lots of confidence with raising kids. And I think also it helps me put myself out there, it helps me with my church callings, it helps me with my relationship with my husband. I think confidence is the root of a lot of things in my life, and I'm so grateful for Light. It was one of the highlights of my high school days, and I miss it all the time. And I think about how I hope that my kids have opportunities like that to be able to be a part of a group that stands for something and builds confidence in kids and teaches them that they are talented and they are worth something. And I'm so grateful for that, Tim, and for you. And it's so good to see you, and I hope that you're doing well. Bye.
Greetings, Brother Felicia from Big Sky Country, Montana. Brittany Schuler here, and I just wanted to say thank you for changing my life. In Light, I learned that families are forever. Whether it's your Light family, your blood family, or your friend family. And one thing that you taught me was to believe in myself and to never doubt my abilities to touch somebody's life. And the thing that I apply the most and use in my life is to never hide my testimony. So thank you for changing who I am and making me better. Love ya.
Hi Tim, it's me. I just want to say thank you so much for putting up with me. I'm obnoxious, and I just appreciate all the time and effort you put into making Light what it was and making us who we are. Next to my mom, nobody taught me patience like you taught me patience. And so I just want to say thank you for teaching me patience and reminding me that you can't fix stupid.
Hey Felicias, we are so sorry we can't be there today, but we just wanted to take a second from across the country over here in Ohio to wish you all of our deepest and greatest love and to tell you how much we miss you, and also how how greatly much we appreciate you and for creating our family. Well, not creating it. I guess we did that. But thank you so much for bringing us together, because you guys, who knows, we might not have met otherwise. So thank you so much for all that you've done for us. That's aside from all of the singing and dancing and show choiring, but you just brought our family together. So thank you.
Hey Tim, so we were just talking the other day and realizing it's probably been about 9 years this month that Aaron and I actually met at one of the Light get-togethers before rehearsals actually started. And here we are 2 days ago celebrating our 5-year anniversary. So here we've known each other for 9 years because of you in Light practice, and then we've married for 5 of those, with 2 kids, living on the other side of the country, and a lot of changes has come in those past 9 years. And all thanks to you for bringing us together and helping us meet. Thankfully, I took tons of pictures on all of our Light trips and kept a really good journal. And so we've been able to go back, and I have probably 3 big binders this full of scrapbooks of all of our Light trips, from Branson to LA to Utah, to all of our rehearsals and our shows. I've kept all of the tickets and all the flyers and everything that we did, and that is such a fun memory for us to have. A lot of people ask how we met, and it's so fun to say that we met in a singing, dancing, show choir, and people are so impressed that we got to do that, and that we have all these memories that we've already shared together, and that we have documents of all those. And because of that, we were able to write on Aaron's Mission, which is another fun memory we have, to look back at our letters. And it's all thanks to you. So we're so grateful, and I'm sure our kids are grateful that you started this wonderful group that we were able to join in. And not only are we so grateful just for meeting each other, but we've both met some lifelong friends and relationships, and had great mentors like you in our life that we will always be able to look up to, and remember those awesome times that we had, and testimony building experiences that we had, and confidence building experiences, and ones that will last a lifetime. So thank you so much, Tim. We really wish we could be there right now and give you a big hug, and hopefully that will happen sometime in the future. But we love you guys so much.
And I have a lot to share about Tim Felicia, but I think if I had to pick out one life lesson or something that I draw on most often from my experience with you, I would have to say that I had the privilege, I think more than a lot of Light folks, to be able to spend a lot of time with you individually, whether that was setting things up or taking things down, or doing things at your home, or even late night flooring projects for extra money on the side, whatever that was. And I think if I could sum up the life lessons that I learned from you, I think that as a young man, I learned from you more than most people in my life how to be a man, whether that's providing for my family, or for caring for other people, or just through selfless service to other people. I take that lesson with me every day, and truly you've influenced me that way, and that I can honestly say and know that I'm a better, more complete man because of the things and the example that you showed and taught me. So as you can tell, you are an integral part of our lives, and we're not just saying that, but really everything's happened because of what you did. So thanks so much for everything, just like Aubrey said. We love you, we miss you, we want to be there. Keep in touch. We will too. Love you.
Tim, I just want to say how blessed I am to have known you and Kara. I am so blessed to have been taught by you. You taught me how to share the gospel and the light of Christ through music, through singing, and through performing. And those are lessons and experiences that I'll never forget, and that I will cherish and hold dear to my heart the rest of my life. At times it seemed you and Kara were my second parents, and you took care of me, and I am so grateful. And there were times I know that you believed in me and in my voice more than I ever did. And I'm so grateful for that, and I'm grateful for you, and we'll love you guys forever.
Hey Tim, I just want to say thank you so much for everything you did for me and everybody else who's ever involved in Light. You are honestly one of my heroes, and I think being involved with Light affected me so much because it put me in a place where, when I was still trying to figure out who I wanted to be and what I could be, where I could see the examples of people that I call my own personal heroes, and you're chief among those. And just the example you set in leading us and teaching us how to live the gospel in our own lives has made such a difference in all the decisions I made since then. So I just want to say thank you so much for that, and love you tons, you and your whole family. Thanks.
Hi Tim. I have been procrastinating making this video for you because I know that I can't put into words how much you mean to me and how much Light changed my life. But I will just say thank you so much for letting me be in the front row every once in a while. I know I'm really tall, so that was a sacrifice on everyone's part. And thank you for teaching me how to be confident and teach me to go for things even though I wasn't naturally a dancer. You really taught me how to get out there and go for things that I wanted, and that's benefited me a million times over in my life since. And thank you for surrounding me with girls that had good morals and with guys who were gentlemen, and taught me who and what I was looking for in a good husband that I definitely got. And thank you so much, most importantly, for letting me be a part of your family and letting all of us be a part of your family. And I think more so you just taught me that family is about love and not so much about blood, and I'm so grateful for that. Being a part of your family was the greatest blessing that I got from Light. Learning from you and from Kara and from your amazing kids, and being a part of that was the best part for me. Thank you so much for everything that you've done and everything that you are. I love you.
Hey, what's up, Tim? Hey, I really appreciate the girls putting this video together and giving us a chance to say thank you. So thank you sincerely for all that you've done for us and all the time and sacrifice that has been put in throughout the years. Light was a very essential part of my life, one that I look back on with very fond memories, and had a lot of really good times. And it really came into my life at a very essential time when things seemed to be not going the way that I was wanting them to go in my life, and I really appreciate that opportunity and really appreciate all they've done. So thank you. Look forward to seeing you soon and giving you a big hug and telling you that in person. So take care.
Hey Tim, it's Chuck. This is Hudson here. Sorry we can't be there with you. We're expecting baby boy number 2 any day. But I just wanted to say thank you for all that you taught me about music. That's one thing that I've taken with me from Light, is just a love of music, and I'm grateful for that in my home. I'm grateful for the opportunities that I had to share my testimony of the Savior through music all around the country and to see how it brings people together. And without Light, I probably wouldn't know this move, and that'd be a real shame for everybody, huh? So we love you. Bye.
Hey Tim, it's Thomas. I just want to take a moment to really just thank you for everything that you blessed me with and allowing me to be a part of Light. One of the biggest memories that I have from Light, with the exclusions of how rigorous our rehearsals were, and how you were always telling us to really hit our mark, hit it really hard, was the value of hard work. Every single rehearsal you told us to give our 110%, or just to give everything that we had and to leave it on the stage. And that has really carried me through my whole life, including my mission, including college, and into my marriage and into my family now. And it just, that concept of hard work was really taught to me by your example and by you. I am just very grateful that you took a chance on me. I was pretty dramatic in high school, and I was filled with a lot of drama, and you were very patient with me, and I can't thank you enough for that. I can't thank you enough for taking me back in my senior year, when I quit for a few months, or I wasn't allowed to come back for a few months, and you took me without any hesitation to come right back in and to be a part of that family and be a part of that home which you had fostered and you had created. And I'm just very, very thankful for that, because that gave me a place where I felt I could be safe. And at Light, I always felt safe. I felt safe because of all the friends and all the just the good feelings that were there. And I am still friends with a lot of people that I knew, grew up with, and really learned from in the group. You're to thank for all of that. You're the reason why I have the life I have today, because those people are a part of my life, and they always will be, and you will always be a part of my life and everything that I learned from you. So thank you, Tim. Thank you so much for your sacrifice. Thank you for helping me gain the confidence I needed to keep going and to keep working hard. I love you. I love you so much, and I'm just so grateful that you will always be a part of my life.
Hey Tim, just wanted to say thank you so much for Light and for all that it did for me and so many people in high school, for all the incredible things that we were able to learn, for the confidence we were able to develop in singing and in dancing, and for just all the great memories and testimony builders that we had along the way. And I'm always going to be grateful for you and your family and that experience and what it's done for me. So I just wanted to take a second to say thanks.
Hi everyone, I wish I could be there tonight to celebrate with all of you. I just wanted to give a shout out and a thank you to Brother Felicia. I'm so grateful that I was able to be in Light, and it really did help me so much through awkward and hard times in high school. I was grateful for the lessons I learned and for the uplifting environment that you provided for all of us. Light helped me build friendships and understand ways that I could use my talents for good. It also strengthened my testimony and my desire to serve and uplift others. The friendships I made in Light continued throughout college and are still some of my closest friends today that have supported me and loved me throughout so much. And I'm grateful for all that you sacrificed and did to make that possible. It was a wonderful experience. Love you.
A lot of people know this, but the book The Giving Tree was actually written about a tree named Tim Felicia. Tim Felicia is one of the kindest, most selfless people I have ever met in my entire life. He will literally give you his house if you ask him to. He cannot stop giving. And I hope one day that I can be like him. I'm so grateful for Light and the opportunities and the friendships that it has given me, and I love you very much.
Hi Tim! I'm so excited that we're able to do this for you, and I hope you're surprised. When you think about Light, goodness, think about your family and how much you all mean to me. I think about the major events in my life, growing up from moving to Arizona to becoming a part of Light to you guys really becoming a second family in so many ways. Think about how you were there for so many major events in my life, from when my dad got sick to meeting your beautiful and wonderful children who I will always love and cherish our relationships forever. To you and Kara, to being like parents, to helping me travel the world and do fun things and perform. I really think that from a performing aspect, you're probably one of the first directors I really felt believed in me, probably much more than I did in myself. I remember one time you assigning me a solo, and I laughed and thought I couldn't do it and didn't think my voice was big enough for that. And so I know that you helped develop me as a performer, that allowed me to go on to do so many more things, from BYU Young Ambassadors to even being a broadcast journalist and doing those things. It's kind of just a different level of performing, and I feel like you gave me that confidence that I didn't even know I had, and you really just honestly believed in me in so many ways, and have been such an incredible example to me. I can't thank you and your family enough for all of the wonderful things that you've done for not only me, for all of the people that are here and so many more lives that you've touched, for trusting me as not only a performer but as a choreographer. A wonderful experience that was for me as well, to trust me to be part of your family. I truly feel so very blessed and grateful, and know that I love you and your family dearly, and I wish that we could do something like this for you on a weekly basis just so that we could see you some more. So I hope you're well and I hope you enjoy this. Sure love you.
Oh gosh. Thanks, Tim, for everything that you do for us. We're so grateful for Light, and it brought so many friendships, and just grateful to be able to hang out with people that live the same standards, and it was fun dancing.
Hey Father, here is your hugely pregnant daughter that was trying to avoid doing a video at all costs. But I couldn't let this reunion go on without saying how grateful I am for Light. First of all, I don't know how I would have met my husband because of Rochelle, and I know that there's lots of other couples that have been married because of Light, through connections that they found through Light. And I'm just grateful you started it for me and my friends, and that it gave us something to do when there was like nothing else like it, and that you were willing to sacrifice so much time and money for us and create something wonderful for the fun trips, and then that you allowed me to come in and direct and stretch myself that way and spend the time with you and with Lauren and with Matt and with so many wonderful kids and get to know so many people. And I don't know, I think you know that Light will always be a part of our family, and it's somewhat of what made us us, and I'll just always be grateful that you did it. And it wasn't always easy, and sometimes it was crazy, but it was definitely worth it. And I know that our family's stronger because of it, and that I am stronger because of it, and that I have more to offer, and that I've had lots of opportunities directing and such because of the opportunity that you gave me to learn and grow under your wing. So thanks so much, Dad, and hopefully the next time you see this face it won't be so puffy and swollen and needing to have a baby out of my body. So I love you, Dad. Bye-bye.
You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye. Let him hold you tight. Wow. You can smile every smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Save the last dance for me.